Autodesk have released a really handy software called Autodesk 123D Design. So over the next few weeks I'll be doing a series of short tutorials focusing mainly on the beginner level, not so much on the intermediate and advanced. So today for this first tutorial we'll be looking at just the navigation and just getting used to the space on your screen. So as you can see, once you open the software, this is what you see. So let's start on the top right hand side corner. This area here is what I call the view cube. The first little icon we see is a little home button, and that's kind of your safety button. If for some reason you've gone on a really weird view, you can just click on the home button and it'll take you back to the starting point, which tends to be an isometric view. On the cube, because it's a three-dimensional cube, you can see here that it's written front. So if you click on front, it will take you to the front view of what you've designed. Now you can see it's in a 2D sort of format. We've got little arrows pointing to the sides of the square. If I click on the top arrow, it will take me to the top view. If I click again, it will take me to the back and bottom, and then back to the front. I can go to my left or to my right, and I find that really useful. Also, you'll find that you can click the corners of your cube, and they'll allow you to see your object in an isometric format. So what I'll do now is I'll create a primitive just to help us illustrate this. So if I click on top view, as you can see, we can see the top, we can see the left view. Now we can just sort of move back and forth with these little arrows. The arrows here on the right hand corner, they'll allow you to rotate within the view in 90-degree steps. The other little icon here is this little arrow here on its own on the bottom right. It's really important. You've got two options here. Do you want to be seen in orthographic view or perspective? Now, as you can see, when I click perspective, we're seeing the actual side, for example, the right hand side, but we can still see in perspective. When we click orthographic, we can only see in 2D, which really helps when you're trying to just draw something in 2D and then trying to extrude it. So now we can click on the home button. So I just suggest you have a play with that and just really get your head around the cube itself and where you can click and what it does. There's no right or wrong. I think eventually you'll get used to it. And that's it. So in the next tutorial I'll be looking at how to pan and also what the other toolbars here on the top do.